Alright, now hopefully everyone watched the basic lumbar stretching that we just did. Now what I'm going to do is show you some very basic lumbar strengthening. And this, once again, is taking into account someone that is probably pretty deconditioned. If their back's been bothering them for a while, then probably haven't done a whole lot of work. So the first step, what we want to do is learn how to properly imprint the spine, or properly do a pelvic tilt. So when you're in your normal good posture, when you're upright going throughout your day, you want a curvature to your spine. That in that position, while I'm laying, I can actually tuck my hand all the way down underneath my spine. So that's the way that you want to be positioned when you're going about your daily activities, when you're upright, when you have any sort of loading on your spine. Now, when we're doing most, not every, but most abdominal work or core work, we want to actually, or at least most lying core work, we want to do what's called imprinting the spine. So now, if you take your two fingers and you find the boniest points on your hips, and then you take your two thumbs and you touch them in the bottom of your ribs. What you want to do is have those fingers and those thumbs come closer together, and now what that's doing is that it's tilting my pelvis up and it's flattening out my spine, and now I cannot get my hand down underneath my spine. So this is the most basic of core work that you can do. So one of the things that I'll have people do is actually just practice this. So we're imprinted, now we're going to relax. We're going to imprint, and we're going to relax. So when you breathe, you're going to exhale when you exert. So I'm going to exhale when I imprint, and I'm going to inhale when I relax. Exhale to imprint, inhale, relax. So those, you can do sets of 10, you can do sets of 20, you can do sets of 50, whatever works for you at your level. So you want to be pushing a little bit, but you don't want any major discomfort. If you have some discomfort that's localized, that's okay, that's expected. If you have pain that is traveling, if there's any sort of nerve pain, that's no good. At that point in time, you definitely want to consult with your physician or with your physical therapist. So that's imprinting the spine. Now the next one is going to be one leg we're going to utilize at a time. So we want to imprint our spine, and we want to bring one knee up to the chest, exhale as we bring it up, and we're going to inhale as we return it back down. And then switch. Exhale and inhale. So we're remaining in our pelvic tilt position with our spine imprinted on the floor, or on the mat, or on the bed. Okay? So exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. So pretty straightforward. Most people, even when they are post-acute, when they really are having back problems, can pull off that motion there. Alright, so the next thing that I want to show you is a modified plank. So a plank is going to be when you're in this position here. The modified plank, we're going to actually drop down to our knees and maintain a line straight as a board from our shoulders and our neck, straight down through our hips, and straight down to our knees. So we're on our elbows, we're bracing our core, we're pulling our belly button into our spine, holding everything nice and tight, focusing on our breathing. So this one is actually done for time. So there are a few different ways that you can do this. Oftentimes people will use a clock, they'll use a stopwatch, they'll use some timer like that. One of the tricks that I use, I don't know how many people are aware of this, but I use it all the time, is this actually kills two birds with one stone. So I'll actually use my breathing. I'll say, okay, let's take a long, slow, deep breath. So in through the nose, and out through the mouth. So that's one. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. That's two. So you actually can use your breathing to gauge your time. And if you get to the point where this one is becoming easy, you can get beyond 30 seconds with no discernible problems, then you can transition and pop up into your plank like this. In this one, you're going to notice a lot more strain on your core. This is an excellent stability exercise. And then from here, there's a tremendous amount of variations that we can go into, and we can work on those later. But those are just two very quick, very simple exercises that you can do to work on some core strengthening if you're having any sort of lumbar problems. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope everyone has a good day.